segura esse poder, hein? Esse vento também, né? Tô quase voando aqui hoje. Que o preview é direto aqui de San Diego, hoje na Califórnia. Isso porque eu fui convidada pela Paramount para a premiere global de nada menos que Top Gun Maverick. E olha, eu vou te falar que foi assim algo grandioso. Como tinha que ser, né? Se tratando de Tom Cruise, porque ele pode e faz tudo. A Paramount montou uma mega estrutura de red carpet em cima de nada menos que esse porta-aviões aqui gigante atrás de mim. E tem tudo a ver com a história também do filme, porque a história se passa numa base naval aqui em San Diego. E o Tom, gente, para alegria geral da nação, chegou aqui como? Pilotando um helicóptero, claro, né? Se não for para causar, ele nem sai de casa.
Your reputation precedes you.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
Então, olha, vamos lá, que eu vou mostrar agora para vocês tudo que rolou aqui nessa mega premiere de Top Gun Maverick em cima desse porta-aviões em San Diego.
I was wondering, what was it like being back to this story and 30 years later, and what was it like?
It was surreal revisiting this, putting the jacket on, being on the set, even attempting it. It was daunting, emotional, and the challenges that we had. You know, when the pandemic hit, when the film was done, and we finished it in the pandemic, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna push it off. And I had to go and call the actors and everyone who was involved in the studio. It was like, we're gonna have to push it off. We're gonna push it off again for another year until the theaters are open. And I called the theaters and said, listen, we're coming. We're going to come. Please, if you're open, we're gonna be here for you. So this moment is very magical.
Now, is there anything in this world that you actually fear?
Fear? You know, it's not that I don't fear things, it's that I don't mind being afraid. You know, I don't mind that so much.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
What was it like being part of this iconic franchise, and on top of that, working with Tom Cruise?
It was a lot of pressure, man. I think that just came from everybody wanting to really get this thing right, and the worst thing we could do is make a sequel to Top Gun that just was horrible and really didn't live up to the expectations in any way. We don't want to ruin people's childhoods or whenever it was they saw us, so I'm just glad that we were able to get it right.
Insane. A dream come true. I mean, I'm new in this industry, and for this to be one of my first movies, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, this is something I dreamed about, working with Tom Cruise, honestly, working in action films, honestly, and to get a chance to do it off the bat is insane. So, I mean, it can only go up from here.
This has been a dream come true, start to finish. This is a movie I've wanted to make my whole life. It's one of the reasons I became an actor, and Tom Cruise is a hero of mine, and one of the reasons I became an actor. So to be here on an aircraft carrier and about to unleash this movie on the world, it's just really wonderful.
No filme dirigido pelo Joseph Kosinski, o famoso Pete Maverick, interpretado pelo Tom Cruise, é agora um piloto de testes e também responsável pelo treinamento de um grupo de graduados da Escola de Aviação Top Gun, uma missão muito especial depois de 30 anos de serviço. E por isso, Tom Cruise, que também é produtor do filme, colocou todo mundo para pilotar de verdade.
Did you have to learn how to fly?
I did have to learn how to fly, and I had to learn how to swim. I did not know how to swim before this. We had to learn how to swim. I mean, we had to do a swim test in order to get in the F-18. And learning how to fly, Tom created this intensive flight sequence, flight program, where we learned how to fly in the Cessna, X-300, L-39, and F-18 in order to get into the F-18. And I mean, it was intense, but it was worth it because you can see it on screen. We look amazing!
Entre os pilotos do destacamento, Maverick vai ter como pupilo o tenente Bradley Bradshaw, que é filho do falecido amigo Goose.
Oh, no! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh.
Deu até uma suadinha aí nos olhos, hein? Se prepara.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
There was an extensive amount of time dictated for us to be able to get comfortable in these jets, and it's really tough. I mean, if you want to feel what it feels like to spin yourself in a circle, like, I don't know, 30 times and then try and act, and then put 1,500 pounds of bricks on your chest. Like, that's really what it does feel like when you're in those jets sometimes. So it was really tough, but I think that's what bonded the cast, was just how tough that it was. It was a great bonding experience.
When you were cast, did you know that you had to learn how to fly and everything?
I'm sure it was in the fine print, but I don't read all of my emails either, so that was probably my fault.
Well, that was part of the sale for me. You know, when I first sat down with Tom, he showed me all the test footage of what they were thinking. And if you don't look at that test footage and go, I gotta do that, you're crazy. So I'm really glad I took Tom up on his offer.
Did you experience the G-forces and everything?
Oh yeah, I experienced G-forces for almost a year, yeah, and a lot. And I got my pilot's license out of this movie, and so I've been flying around for quite a bit, but nothing as crazy as the F-18.
And which one of y'all has what it takes to follow me?
I want to go to Brazil so bad. Yes, and I heard that Brazil has a huge Grey's Anatomy fan base, and I'm a part of Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go experience that fan base, yeah.
You're invited.
Am I?
Sure.
Well, I'm coming.
Let's go.
You know, I have never been to Brazil, but I've been hearing about it for a very long time. I'm definitely trying to get down there. I think I may shoot a movie down in Brazil pretty soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Please be nice. I can't wait to go.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
Demais, né, gente? Foi incrível, assim, voltar pros red carpets. Top Gun Maverick, então, estreia no dia 26, hein? E o filme, gente, é realmente insano, assim, de ficar grudado na poltrona do cinema, sério, é vibrante, emociona. E só de pensar que esses atores doidos pilotaram de verdade os aviões, aí a adrenalina ainda aumenta tudo ali, vendo aquela loucura. Então, não perca. E, ó, vale assistir também o primeiro filme, tá? Antes desse, Top Gun, Ases Indomáveis, tá no nosso catálogo. Então, se joga, assim, porque é pura nostalgia. É isso. A gente se vê semana que vem, né? Até lá. Tchau.